Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, now first of all, we're going to go around the room here and just introduce yourselves to the audience.
My name is Kirk Powers. I do the guitar and singing and help with the songwriting.
My name is Ricky. I'm the drummer, heartbeat of the band.
I'm Kareem Good, the cellist of the band.
I'm Jerome Washington. I'm the guy who paint the pictures with the words.
All right, nice. Now, let's talk about the global movement, the name. What's the concept behind the name? How'd you guys come up with this?
Originally, Jerome had some ideas, and me and him, when we first, were getting together and writing songs, and we had a very small, cloudy vision of what we wanted to do musically, and we had the idea of something that just captured what we were doing, and the idea was to take something completely different musically and to take it worldwide. And from there, he had a couple names that he came up with, and he first suggested the Earth. What was it? The Earth Movement.
Earth Movement. Yeah.
I said, okay. Well, how about
The tectonic.
yeah. And, on first thought, that one we were thinking, and I think I said the next movement.
The next movement.
And, or the movement, something different. And then we just decided on the global movement because it really, encapsulated everything that we believe and all our philosophies about music and philanthropy, everything. And so the idea was to be able to have something at some point, that would be contagious in other cities, Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, LA, and then hop overseas, different places, and we could do these global movement, positive music shows in different cities all around the world, and actually start a movement of people that are just sick of what's on the radio. Mm. People are sick of the marketing, they're sick of the advertising. And so from there, we both agreed and decided that's it.
Yeah.
It was almost a prayerful response of what we were looking for as far as a name for the group, and I think so far it's been true and it's worked.
Yeah.
Now let's get into the music, the global movement, the musical part of you guys. How would you guys describe your music?
Eclectic.
Yeah, eclectic.
Different. That's what everyone says.
Yeah, we definitely touch every area of music. Yeah.
Really spearheading a movement musically that hasn't been touched.
Right, yeah. Like I said, we touch a little bit of every group, every category of music.
A little bit of everything.
And I love it. So, yeah.
It's a little bit
as
of
a group,
bit
who
of
would
gumbo.
you guys say is your influences as a whole group? Who do you guys look to?
That's hard.
That
For me,
You got to go from Bach to the
Bach to Coltrane,
right.
Radiohead.
See, you get 5, you get 5, you get 5, and I'll take 5. Just throw them out. 3, go.
Throw them out. Barbershop quartets. I mean, Coltrane. Victor Wooten.
Yeah.
Right. Yo-Yo Ma. Can't forget my dog, Yo-Yo. And then one more. Let's see, a good band. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right.
Just writers. I like Langston Hughes, Jack Kerouac. Music like just Andre 3000. Like I don't know. I like a lot. I don't know. I'm thinking about writers and stuff. Like I don't know. Like.
Right.
I mean, I like so much. I don't know, man. I like a lot of books. I like Alice Walker.
There you go.
Segueing
into the list.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like it just kind of goes back up. Oh, my favorite writer is Ben Okri. He doesn't even write like Ben Okri. He's this guy. He's like a phenomenal writer. Ben Okri. I was like, ooh, I got excited because he's like so dope. Like the way
You just saw a dress on sale. Man.
I did. I was like, because he's that type of writer. He's just like he's dope. So that's me before his music. I mean everything really.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really tough for me because I hear everything. I can definitely sense like a Dave Matthews type feel at times, and it goes to kind of bluesy. I can't think of like people. I just think of
know,
everybody.
it's
Like
everybody.
really, I can think about people I like, but it's like I fit into every category, every group. You know what I mean? I even like Linkin Park at times, so I feel it sometimes. I feel everything. You know what I mean? The roots a little bit, maybe. You know what I mean? With Jerome, the way he spits out the knowledge and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it I can think of right now.
What's your favorite band, Kurt?
Favorite band or favorite musician?
Musicians, like,
I'm not a big fan of bands, honestly.
They're not
If I
bands,
look back, I love bands. There's a lot of bands that I love, but musicians, I would say Blind Willie Johnson was probably my favorite growing up. Love reggae. Bob Marley was always a big influence on me. What are you guys joking around over there?
Because Jerome's up here asking questions,
Yeah,
taking
you
my
got-
job away from me. But it's okay. He's a musician and a reporter. I can appreciate it.
Oh, my
I
God.
can appreciate it.
I was like, I know, dog. Oh, sorry.
I think in genres, I guess, more than I think in musicians and who my influences are. And from genres, I mean, from blues, it was always the old stuff, Son House, Blind Willie Johnson, Skip James, and then working all the way through, up until now. I mean, we have these modern blues cats that are just amazing. And
Mike
reggae.
Phillips.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, just
going
tons
through the
of people.
reggae, through the jazz. I mean, I guess Coltrane, Miles Davis, Django Reinhardt, like just jazz guitarists. I mean, going through each genre, I have my favorites.
Yeah.
Like what my fantasy, like people play fantasy football. What would my super group be?
Marvin Gaye. I mean,
Yeah.
just everybody.
I mean, you guys have a variety of just influences in your music, and the background is just phenomenal. And I had an opportunity to sit in the studio, and listen to you guys just kind of vibe off of each other, the drummer and the guitarist here. And I mean, really just going at it. And it was honestly something I thought you guys had been rehearsing before, and this was totally freestyle. I mean,
we don't even get the chance to play that kind of stuff live.
so unbelievable. How often do you guys get in the studio and just do that, just vibe off each other?
Feels like never enough.
It's discipline. Yeah, a lot of times we come in and we're real disciplined. We get about 5 minutes to do that kind of stuff, and then the rest is global movement. Let's work on what our goals are.
Yeah, I think we all individually come, out of sync pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm pretty much here all the time.
Ricky's got 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Jerome's, working all the time. Kareem's a teacher. He's working all the time.
Working
I
and
have
teaching.
like 2 jobs
Yeah.
in a sense. I mean, we're all so busy. We find time to meet up here, and a lot of times it's like being a journalist. You have deadlines that you have to meet. And so as much as you would like to sit down and write this paper, this something that just you are really passionate about, we're passionate about the global movement, but it's not raw. It's not just let's let it all out. We have a little bit of time to do that, but a lot of it is goal-oriented, and that's what in 2010 we've kind of stepped back a little bit through January and February to just exercise those muscles, exercise our passion, and really just step out and say, okay, guys, we don't have any deadlines. Let's write, let's play, let's work, let's do whatever we feel like doing.
Right.
And it's been a blessing. I mean, even
Study.
10 minutes tonight, even though Kareem was watching the Saints. And
I sure was. Boy, that game was good. Yeah, dog. I know y'all talking about it right now on the way to work.
Congratulations to the Saints for making it to the Super Bowl.
There
Saints
you go.
and the Colts, all the way. Go ahead.
I couldn't watch it.
Now, you said you guys are taking January and February off.
Not off.
Or just-
We're taking January and February to devote all of our time to tightening up and getting ready to record our EP.
Okay.
So we're not playing gigs.
Okay, so
Unless-
no gigs right now.
No
Because
gigs.
I want my listeners to know that this group, I mean, just based on the little bit that I've heard so far, I mean, you guys are seriously phenomenal.
Thank you.
Amazing. I
Thank
mean,
you
I
very
really enjoyed just the freestyle that you guys came in here and did. It was like, what? That wasn't, that's not rehearsed. That's
Thank
just
you.
totally just,
Right.
I mean, you guys are amazing. Where can we hear your music? Where can we find your music?
Well, if you go to by the way, anybody out there that likes designing websites for free, let us know. But you can go to theglobalmovement.com, and then we have one page up with a picture of me and Jerome. I think we're jumping around on trains over by Winter Street Studios with our old friend Javits, who's a photographer that has since moved back to India. But you click on the Facebook link, and we have some videos on there from the New Year's Eve show that we did at the El Dorado Ballroom for the Influence Streams live music experience with the Awakenings movement. And right there, we actually have a thing right now where we're asking people to pick which two of the four we should put with our online press kit. So that would be a good way for people to get familiar with us. And then we're going to hit the ground running in March. It's going to be scary for all of us. And definitely for Houston. They don't know what's about to come.
Wow. I'm afraid right now, just based on what I've heard. I'm like, okay, what's to come?
From our music, we're not confined to certain venues. We can play any venue in Houston, Texas. In the world. I mean, I don't know how we would do at a country barn raising kind of thing. I think that would be a little off.
I'm pretty sure
our character speaks enough that they'd still hang out with us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we can go anywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you guys have excuse me, do you guys have anything right now that's upcoming, may not be in January, February, but in the future where people can definitely put it on their calendars and say, hey, I want to go to this? Any shows coming up pretty soon?
I say right now, we basically just cleared our schedule to take care of this, and all that stuff will end up coming, because what we did last year, we had so many shows lined up, and we had so many deadlines. We were like, oh, we had to rush to do this.
And a lot of charity stuff.
A lot of charity stuff and everything. We did a lot of different things, but this year we really get to settle down and really hash out everything properly and create and like ideas and things that we just let's get them out, let's express them, let's storm across the board and just create, and after that, then we're gonna go back and it's okay now we have all these options. Let's figure out what we want to do, where we want to go with these gigs and stuff like that, and then we'll post them up on Facebook, our Facebook, the Global Movement. On pulling that up, googling it, we pull up like number 1 or 2 for the Facebook, the website, and we start posting everything. Keep everybody posted on what we're doing and what's going on, and get everybody involved. More importantly, is get involved and just help, just help anywhere you can. You know what I mean? Like,
we will say, if TSU wants to book a gig, we'll be happy to go play there.
Hey, I'll work on that for you guys. I'll see what's going on and get you guys on to something.
There you go.
Now, since there's no album out yet, but I'm sure it's soon to come.
EP coming soon.
So
look out for it.
I'm going to do something. I know Jerome is not expecting this, but I'm just going to go ahead and put him on the spot. Because, see, I heard him spit something he said he was working on. And
get it.
I just want y'all to hear what the man has to say. I mean, he said some stuff was pretty beastie. The group as a whole is pretty darn beastie. He's over there getting all together. Yes.
Pull yourself together, man. Pull yourself.
Give us something. Just give our listeners a little bit of something that they can look forward to, and seeing you guys in concert, or going onto their website, theglobalmovement.com, and hearing your music. Just give us a little snippet of something.
Get it, man.
She just put me on blast. Fuck! Like nobody can't pick up oh my gosh, she just put me on blast. Like, okay, I'm on there.
You got it, dude.
Okay, let me just get into my mode.
He's getting into his zone. Give us something.
What does the listeners want? I don't know. What do the people want? What do the people want? I don't know what people want. People, I spit. No, I was like God woke me up at the crack of dawn. I hear sirens screaming at the back of their lungs. Light spying through my window like Tom peeping through blinds. I hear whispers. My thoughts are having conversations in my mind. Fighting for control of my soul. The propaganda implanted by the radio antennas, programming my manners to gravitate towards the lights and glamour. We slave 9 to 5 just to flash like cameras, to end up broke like hammer. Another slave on a slammer, writing letters to grandma and broken grandma, fresh out, hitting everything like hammers, hit the streets like hammers. I hit these beats like hammers hard. I want my pockets fat like Santa. I want to give answers like cigarettes give cancer. Just give me the chance to give back to the masses like Christ in his passion. I'm living this life, there's no acting. When I'm extracting these passages, I want to master my actions and practice his teachings, craft each thought carefully while righteously seeking the truth and walking it like the soles of my sneakers. Like the soles of my sneakers, you know, like walking. I don't know.
Wow.
Walking out.